Hi, good evening. Today I'm going to talk about one of the amazing thing in nature called Waggle dance. Waggle dance is performed by honeybees. Uh, Honeybees communicate with the Waggle dance. It's called Waggle dance talk. They talk and they communicate through dance and through shaking and flapping their wings and turning around. They communicate to other bees. Where are the flowers? Where is the honey? Where is the pollen? So you will be amazed to see that uh, the bee communicates to the other bees in the hive. One bee dance is deciphered by hundreds and thousands of bees, and they understand exactly the same one who performs the vocal dance. So that's how honeybees communicate with the vocal dance talk. The vocal dance talk was first noted by Aristotle in Greece around 330 BC. A German zoology professor, Karl von Frisch, was given the Nobel Prize for his landmark research on the Waggle dance language in 1973. He had a book published in 1967 called The Dance Language and Orientation of Bees that provided 5 decades of research studies on how honeybees communicated. Because honeybees are social insects that live in a colony, they have to communicate with each other. Honeybees do this by using odor cues, food exchanges, and certain movements so they can share important information about food sources. Honeybees perform a group of movements called the Waggle dance talk. They do this to inform other worker bees of the exact location of the food source. Some of these locations can be up to 500 feet from their hive. Honeybees fly from their colony looking for nectar and pollen. When they are successful in locating good food supplies, they then return to their hive and perform a dance on the honeycomb that is called Waggle dance. At first, the bee walks a straight line and while shaking its abdomen vigorously, the bee also makes a buzzing sound with its wings. The speed and distance of the movement conveys the distance of where the food source is so other bees can find it. Communicating the path to follow is more complex because the bee performing the vocal dance talk will align their body in the exact direction of where the food is in accordance with the sun. The dance pattern looks like a figure 8 as the honey bee keeps repeating the straight part of the movement every time it circles back to the center area again. Bees have two vocal dance talk, two types of vocal dances or variations to direct other colony members to the food source when it is closer to their hive. The round dance as a number of circular movements that are narrow, and this dance tells other bees that the food is located within 165 feet of their hive. This dance movement only conveys the direction of the food or the direction of the food source, not its distance. The other movement is called the sickle dance, and its pattern is crescent shaped, like a crescent shaped. This dance communicates that the food supply is between 165 feet to about 500 feet from their hive. After the honey bee has performed the waggle dance talk, they may also share part of the food that they found with other bees in the colony. It is believed they do this so they can communicate details about the food's quality from that particular location. Besides the vocal dance, bees also use odor cues from the food source to communicate essential details to other honeybees. A number of researchers believe that honeybees transport the distinctive smells of the flowers they have visited on their bodies. These odors, they are known as odor cues. These odor cues have to exist so the vocal dance can work effectively. Researchers used a robotic bee that was programmed to do the waggle dance talk. They observed that the followers were able to fly the correct direction and distance, but they were not able to find the correct source of food found there. However, when the robotic bee has floral odor added to it, the other bees were able to find the correct flowers. Unfortunately, it seems like our civilization has declared war on native bees. Overdevelopment, industrialization, habitat destruction, and diminishing plant diversity have all negatively impacted our native bee populations. Here are a few things you can do to help your native bees. Number one, stop using fertilizers. Please stop using pesticides, especially other chemicals, even the chemicals in the house we use every day. Refrain from all poisons. Plant for pollinators. Plant flowers around your house because you can attract bees and you provide food for them. So, a lot of flowers means you are supporting bees with food supply, and they will never go hungry. So, plant for the pollinators. And during summertime, please keep sugar mixed water in front and back of your house or in your garden. Mix sugar in the water and then just keep the sugar mixed water outside your house, so that summertime is very hard to find sometimes flowers or nectar or pollen, and bees can use your charity. And please save bees. I read somewhere, if all the bees go extinct today, humans have only 4 years to live. That's it. That's it. If bees disappear, there's no pollination and there are no crops. No rice, no wheat, no maize, no corn, no vegetables, no fruits and nuts. That is the end of Homo sapiens. Please value our wealth, which are bees. Save every bee. Thank you.